My name is Rhapsody, his name is Reto of Retromation. It's time to crack one open with the boys.
Oh.
Woo!
You should have told me you were gonna do that. I literally just cracked one open moments ago.
No, I'm sorry. I wanted to leave it so it would be on camera. Oh no, I'm sorry about that. But I'll make sure to warn you next time. Mine is a passion fruit and yuzu Berliner Weiss.
Mine is a Raz Cranberry LaCroix.
I've never had a LaCroix in my entire life. Where would I start?
Where would you what? You
Where would
got
I
cut
start?
out. Where would you start? I feel like the Super Smash Brothers picking Mario is like a lemon
Okay.
or lime or maybe berry. I don't know. they all taste like they don't taste strongly, so you can pretty much just pick anything. And then it's like one of those things where it's not exciting, but if you just have it enough, it's fine. You know,
Resounding. Oh, hang on. I'll take that wood skip back. Resounding. Praise.
Yeah, it's like if you have it enough, you're like, you know what, this will work. This works.
It'll do in a pinch.
I mean, it'll do, and I can drink like 20 of these, and it doesn't really matter. Except for my wallet.
Yeah, I mean, but everyone has their indulgences.
Yeah, and mine is water, so I feel fine about it. Yeah, I'll get the tomato. Why am I out of energy all the way? Why must I torture myself so?
I had the same experience of I leveled up over the last night, so I woke up with all my energy. I know.
Rub it in.
Well, I'm sorry about it. Not sorry.
I mean, can't trust anything ever again. But okay, do you have any goal for today for yourself?
Yeah, I've got a couple items in my inventory that I have to hand off to Gunther, and then I've got a wood skip and a fiddlehead fern for the community bundle. So that's honestly just like courier kind of work right now. Outside of that, I don't really know, because tomorrow's the day that stuff can actually happen, because it's going to be... actually, there's going to be a thunderstorm tomorrow, so unless we want some of our property destroyed, we should start making some lightning rods. And if we make lightning rods, we can get some battery packs, and if we get the battery packs, we can make crystallariums later on.
Holy moly. All right. Oh, wow. I got an apricot. Do you need one of those?
We do. Anything else in there?
I mean, yeah, there's like an orange, a plum, a spice berry, a different wild plum, a salmon berry.
I think... Is plum
I
useful?
don't think
No, it's just peach, pomegranate, apple, apricot.
All right.
Did you end up making and putting down a bee house, or...?
No, we needed something. We needed maple syrup. We need maple syrup before we can do that. Soon.
Hey, Robin.
I didn't finish making the floors here. Kind of just like threw it all down.
That's fine. It's piecemeal presentation of the walls.
Yeah, it's okay. And by that I mean it would look a lot better if I had the patience to uproot all the chests.
Yeah, that's we are gonna have to concern ourselves at some point with, okay, where are the actual areas going to be? I feel like this giant island that I'm currently standing on, which is just across from Melon Island, is eventually where we're gonna put all of our buildings. It's just we didn't have access to it at the time because the axe wasn't high enough level.
Yeah. Oh, this is great land. Oh, this is great land.
Such
Looks like a turtle.
Such valuable real estate. You know what? It has some totality to it.
It's complete totality. It's like
Totality in totality.
It's like if at the end of the Mortal Kombat match they would go totality. That's exactly what would show up.
Yep. I wholly agree and cannot offer a punchline better than that. So yeah.
Can you? Why can I not place this here? I must. I don't understand. I'm gonna throw that, and I want to see if I'm going crazy.
I'm just gonna make your life a lot easier here. Yeah.
Oh, you can. Yeah. That's great. Never mind. Screw this.
Very glad this is working. So it's the steel axe that allows us to do this. Got it.
Yeah. All right. So we can't do anything with this grassy area, anyways, right?
Not really. No.
Okay. Then I'm gonna put wood on it.
All right. I think that's everything that this is needed for today. I've only used almost all of my energy doing everything. Dang.
I'm trying to scrape the extra wood you got like a freaking raccoon.
I
looking at every chest.
I don't know which chest currently contains wood.
It might be the one up by the house, actually, now that I think about it.
Yeah, we've eventually got to relocate a couple of these.
Oh, nothing. All right, I'm gonna go chop down wood just to put down wood floors.
Sweet.
Unless you have anything that's time sensitive for us to do.
Not really, because we have 3 refined quartz and we have 3 iron bars and we have enough bat wings, so we can make the lightning rods instantaneously when that's necessary. I just need to make sure I get to Gunter before the end of the day, and that's not that hard.
Yeah, because I can't make them. I can't make the lightning rod.
Oh! Ooh.
Can you?
What tree is it in?
for? I guess I would assume it would be in farming, I guess. Then that would mean you don't have it, huh?
Yeah, I don't.
Uh-oh. That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, nothing we can do about it. Except cry. And believe me, I've done that. Tears.
So the other day, I was talking to my dad about the possibility of me getting a dog, because I'm gonna have to move in the near future, and I was talking about the possibility of having a yard and the fact that that would be like something that I would be pushing for as a result, because I want, you know, dog. Anyway, so I mentioned it, but I wasn't talking about a dog. I was saying, you know, I'd like to get Reggie, and he was like, "What? You've already named your dog? You don't have a dog yet." And I was like, all right, 2 things. Number 1, not only have I named my first dog, I've named my second. It's Reggie and then Roscoe.
Yeah.
But
Reggie and Roscoe. You're naming your dog the same thing you named our Twitch baby?
Yep. In honor of.
In honor of, okay.
All
right.
But also, like, just a couple days before that, I was thinking about the possibility of Reggie running away, and I burst into tears. I don't have a dog yet. But
yeah, let me tell you, he can't run away yet. It's impossible.
I know.
And he never will.
Oh.
That I know in my heart.
I'm still trying to decide on the breed as well.
Yeah? What are you down to?
Samoyed, Bernese Mountain Dog, Newfoundland, and Husky. The problem is, like, obviously the Australian weather is not necessarily that permitting for dogs with double coats. There are a couple of Newfoundland breeders in the area, so I would want to talk to them in particular about whether or not they think the climate is necessarily suitable. But
wait, so they're set up nearby?
Yeah, they're set up relatively nearby. So
they're probably just gonna say yes no matter what, then.
Well, that's fair.
I mean,
unfortunately, like Bernese Mountain Dog is probably like the shortest coat for a large dog that I'm going for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know Huskies. You gotta brush them all the dang time.
Oh yeah, every single one of the dogs on my list has been noted by Purina as has to be groomed every day, and I'm like, I'm gonna love doing that.
Yeah, that's like you're gonna want to groom them more than they're gonna want to be groomed.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I always wanted a husky.
Hmm.
Just small living quarters. Also, 2 cats that have squatters' rights.
Mm. That's
So,
fair. Specifically for husky, like if I could get like this is definitely not an Australian pet, but a husky Malamute. Oh, be still my beating heart.
yeah, the best thing that I have seen that would work for here is not even is the Alaskan Klekai, which is the little baby one. It looks like a husky puppy that never gets old.
Yeah, so like a corgi husky mix.
Like that, yeah. I think it's also called a Pomsky.
Oh yeah. Okay, I've seen Pomskis.
I think. I don't know. I just call it an Alaskan Klekai because it's fun to say.
Some of the dog names are just like Newfoundland. I don't know. There's something about it that hits the ear in a way that I'm like, yes.
It just sounds like you just seem like you're gonna be infinitely cooler if you have that. Like, I need that to be cool.
I'm very thankful in that like I am always eternally worried about my own motivation for actions, but with specifically getting an animal, I have very rarely thought about myself, and it's almost always it would be nice to have a dog. I think I could make a dog really happy. I think I could provide a really good home for a dog. And being able to look on that in retrospect is like, good. I feel confident as a result of that I will be a good and responsible pet owner. But also the fact that like I can't stop looking up information about dog rearing, I feel like I should be comfortable.
Yeah, it's one of those things where at a certain point, if you're doing that kind of stuff on the regular, you're doing way more than 90% of people who have dogs. Probably, like, you know, the average person is just like, they like this probably. You know.
Yeah, I've been around a fair few poorly raised dogs in my life.
Yeah.
It's really unfortunate because like, you know, obviously around the age of like maybe 17, 18, I'm no longer talking about how the parents raised that child. I'm like, okay, you should start taking responsibility for your own actions. But for a dog, it's always a reflection on the owner. Always.
I mean, yeah.
Well, mitigating circumstances, not
prior owner, unowner.
Yeah, exactly. That's also another thing, which is I do feel extremely bad about it. But the breeds of dog that I would want, there is no, or rather specifically, the nature and size of dog that I would like lends themselves specifically to certain breeds, which does make it almost impossible to get a rescue dog.
Yeah. It's like going on Neopets and hoping to find one that's already been painted with a paintbrush.
Yeah, exactly. No one's giving you your rainbow Shoryu.
The rainbow Shoryu? Is that what you said? I got cut off.
No one's gonna give you the rainbow Shoryu.
I just had to repeat it for the good reference.
Yeah. No, I was super into Neopets, man.
Of course.
Neopets was my huge jam for a while. I have logged back in recently and just, you know, seen that my loop is still starving. Recently, probably in the last year, I want to say.
I lost my password. My Starry Zafara is so screwed. He's wrecked. I remember, like, I would just sit and refresh the pound trying to find one that was painted, like over and over and over and over and over and over, and it worked a couple times.
Yeah.
And it blew my mind.
I mean, like,
my little kid mind.
I had that same kind of experience with a couple different things in that game, like trying to get certain items. But every single time I would click on it, like as soon as I refresh, it's there, and then I click on it, it's like this item is now gone.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's do a Neopet series.
Mm-hmm. Now's the right time to get on board with Neopets, I think.
I feel like it's got some serious upward potential.
It's trending.
It's trending. It's trending because that one video that had something to do with Scientologists taking over Neopets or something.
Yeah, I saw the whole thing.
So it's yeah, it's trending. Got to get on that positive buzz.
Yeah, exactly. Because everyone's like super chill about Scientology now, right? Everyone's like super cool about it. No one cares where Miscavige's wife is. I mean, sorry, what? I'm just gonna get our YouTube channels both taken down.
It's okay. They don't have any search algorithms, right? Right?
Yeah, no.
Who knows?
The Church of Scientology isn't known specifically for being particularly litigious or technologically savvy and adept, are they? Are they?
Are they? Are they?
Okay. Today is raining. I have to fish in the beach and get a tilapia.
Raining. Yes, it's raining. It's raining, and there's no Scientology speak here. I'm just sitting here waiting for these preserve jars so I can hit them and move them onto the wood.
The preserve jars do like take a fair while. It's entirely possible they're not gonna even come up today.
Yeah, I feel like I put them in days ago, but I guess maybe I did it at the beginning of this episode. Maybe.
Who knows? So long ago.
Not me. I have a bad pairing memory.
It's funny you should mention that.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna make sure that we have a decent amount of money by the time that the coop actually comes up, so that we can just immediately fill it with chickens. Ooh.
We are at okay. So it's the 19th. Bundles. How are they looking? What do we?
So we still need 2 more quality melons for the season, but that's about it. As in like season specific kind of thing. I don't think sunflower or red cabbage are this season. We could start growing a little bit of wheat actually. You might be able to buy some wheat and pop that in. It's Friday, so store's open.
Wheatcraft ink.
If you can find some Wheatcraft ink and some poppy so that we can... Oh, God. Everything here is going to be related. Sunflower? I don't know if you can get higher for sunflower. And red cabbage. Any of those kinds of things, if you can find recipes for them in Pierre's and just grow one.
Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, that's right. Wheat is it. Yeah, whoops. Don't you need to pick up grass starters at Pierre's to get wheat?
No. There's just wheat.
Oh, just buy straight up wheat?
No, not wheat. There's like you can grow wheat.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, that's right. I'm thinking. What am I thinking? I'm thinking of hay.
Yeah, the hay is from scything down wheat, but it's not all the time.
Yeah. All right. How much should I buy?
Enough to get 10. So 10.
And,
you also might want to
look.
Yeah, if there's a poppy there. You also might want to have a look to see if there. What is the
Sunflower seeds?
Sunflower seeds.
In summer or fall.
Perfect. If we can get all. Oh, whoa! Good fish. Oh, stay on the line. Stay on the line.
I'm on the line. I'm on the line.
Oh, I think it's a legendary fish. It's trying to get away from me so much. It is constantly red, but I'm still reeling it in. You're coming with me, fishy.
Complete silence, everybody.
Got away.
Complete silence.
Oh no, it broke free.
Oh no. All right. It's okay. It's okay.
It's not. I'm torn up about it.
I have some wheat.
That's good. I got my tilapia.
What legendary fish is... where are you fishing?
In the ocean. On a rainy day. So I think there is just like a specific fish that's like ocean rainy day. That's me.
That's me.
Pam is thirsty and wants a pale ale, so I have to feed her addiction.
I know. It sucks.
I
Like,
say while drinking one.
it's funny though. It's like knowing for her and Shane, knowing that they're spoilers, I guess, their story, like they have so many like problems with it, and you're like, well, I know that, but you know, not my problem to fix it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna have to build a working relationship with you before I have the ability to try and intervene. So
Yeah.
here you go.
Here you go. That's why I just would always give Shane pizza as much as I could, so I could not have to think about it.
No, it's just so he has something on his stomach to to soak it up.
Yeah, to absorb.
So we have another one of the fishing packages complete. We are making ridiculous progress on these bundles. I gotta be honest with you.
I mean, I would hope so. I'll take your word for it. But I would hope so, since we are two people.
Okay, that is a fair point, well made. I've taken to watching speedruns, all bundle percent speedruns of Stardew Valley.
Yeah. Oh. I thought you were telling the truth until you said that.
I'm not. I'm not like I'm not
exist?
lying. It does exist. His name's The Hopper. He plays it on Twitch.
Oh.
I
actually think I know. Yeah, I do know this is a thing.
told you.
It is a thing. I don't know that I have not watched any of it, but I feel like I have heard of it before.
They're pretty interesting, to be entirely honest with you.
I would imagine. You can speedrun anything.
Yeah, you really can. Like this game has like a couple different speedrun routes. One of them being marriage percent. And I think the optimal route for marriage percent is Shane.
Oh. Sometimes I feel like you're just trying to speedrun this relationship.
Yeah, Shane does say that at the time. That's weird. He has an event. You know what? I wouldn't put it past Concerned Ape to have some way of detecting that a speedrun is occurring for a marriage percent and then having a different vow come up.
Yeah.
Especially if it ever gets qualified for AGDQ.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't want to watch. I want to just like turn this video up and go watch the speedrun. That's what I want to do.
Let's just replicate it ourselves.
Yeah, I mean, aren't we?
Yeah. I mean, I've been trying.
Isn't the optimal way to not learn how to read and then walk in circles on most days?
I'm pretty sure it is, but it's not the Hoppu's route. They're the world leader. Okay.
You keep trying to be the best, you won't be the best you. You'll be the best somebody else.
Well said, I think.
I'd rather be the best me than the best somebody else, so I'm going to take my own route.
Yeah, I'd rather be a first-grade version of myself than a second-rate version of someone else.
Exactly. And first-rate version of me still can't read, so.
Fair enough. Honestly, live your truth.
Written word is spooky. I mean, it's caused so many problems.
It has.
Look at the internet. There's lots of written word on there, and nobody's happy about it.
You're not wrong.
Wake up.
Oh, sorry, you are wrong.
Oh, wait.
Wait,
yes.
no, that wasn't a written word. Dang
it. These are spoken words. You know, if you're watching with the subtitles on, they're kind of written words, but they also say Reno and Ronnie and Reno, Ronnie and Reno.
Yeah,
face the same maps.
I mean, the fact that they've got the rest of it is well done, right?
Yeah, they've gotten better. They've gotten better. They used to be so bad, but now they're usually close, barring like things that you could see why they wouldn't understand. Like something you said it too fast, or it's a word that's not like normal. Like it happens a lot with video games.
Definitely true.
Because they're not real. Sorry to say.
it's weird. Like specifically for my name, like I kind of like get with it because it's a word.
Yeah.
But that said, my intro is always, my name is Rhaps, and welcome back to. And it's like, all right, the best of luck passing that, even if you're a human listening.
Yeah. The funny thing that I used to do is track the intros of my Gungeon series because I used to. I don't know. Now I really just go all over the place with it. You can't peg me down. I'm a wild horse. But in the past, I would say the exact same thing every time. And like you could track it in chunks of like 10 episodes, it getting like less and less intelligible.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just like it's getting faster, and it's just like I want to get through this part. Everybody knows it, yada yada.
Yep.
But like I don't know. Sometimes people just jump into series, especially roguelikes and things where crazy things can happen, and you know it gets in the title and everything, and they come in and they're like, what the hell did this guy say in the beginning? Who is he? Why'd he say no?
Every time I'm like, if this is your first episode, there's a comment that's like, it is.
I know, yeah, me too. And I'm always like, if you like, especially if there's nothing crazy happening, I'm like, you picked a strange time to join, and they're like, yeah, I did. But I don't know. Like they gotta find them somewhere. Like sometimes you just you need to find that one specific part, or you don't know what that one specific item does. That video seems to be about that thing. This is where I start.
I need to start including my metadata a little bit better because I tend to ignore it. Like the unique items that I get in a certain episode or something like that.
It helps a lot, but it does unfortunately add time, which is, I know, something that we like to shed off, because it's like you make as many videos, it's gotta be like I there's a reason I do it with the Gungeon. It's just because I did it with that one already, and I could totally do more unique stuff with all the other series very easily. Roguelikes are rich with that, but it's just like I just don't have time. I feel like it feels like you have to make sacrifices. Like it's either I get to spread my net really wide and do 4 videos, or I do metadata. It's what it feels like sometimes.
Yeah, it really does. Like only when you're like batch recording a bunch of stuff, and neither of us are in the position where we can currently do that. Do you have the luxury of that kind of thing? Like,
yeah,
because then you can batch do the recording and then batch do the processing and metadata, which does end up saving time, but rough. I think I'm probably gonna faint outside of the base as well today.
Okay.
It's not my hope to do so, but looks like it probably ends up happening. Tomorrow we fill the chicken coop with chicken.
Wait, is it finished? Is it built?
No, it'll be finished tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
We also get the copper pickaxe back tomorrow. I may throw it immediately.
God, what a day.
Oh no, I can't throw it back immediately to them because then we won't have the money to buy the chickens.
Oh. Make sure you put next episode. You put the copper pickaxe, and the chickens in the thumbnail.
Yeah, I'll work on it. I'm not gonna do that. I've gone through like 3 iterations of my thumbnail for this series, and I still hate it.
I like it.
Oh, I'm glad someone does.
Nice.
It's specifically for Stardew Valley, I've always just had difficulty making the Stardew Valley thumbnail look good at all. It's just hard.
I don't know. There's definitely some games where I feel like I take forever to decide what direction I want to go with. With the especially with shoot, I'm past that. With the drawings and everything, Stardew was definitely one of them. I'm like, how realistic do I want to go with in this? I don't know. Sometimes I throw it out the window, and sometimes I go like kind of real. Sometimes I'm like, make the heads 5 times as big.
Yeah, I mean, it still works stylistically. But look at a worm bin.
Ed Mullet, soggy newspaper. mean, we did it.
Not much money from that day.
No, not really. I'm happy you sold something though. Just to pull, it's so nice to pull up the screen and just say, you know what, that was the day. We did it.
Hell yeah. So we did.
Yeah.
Is this me or you?
Let's
Oh,
do
it's
it
me,
together,
right? Because I
King.
cracked the thing in the opening for the moment, though.
You cracked that. You cracked the cold one, and I couldn't crack the cold one, and I'm still sad about it, but I'll allow it.
An extremely unfortunate asymmetry. For the moment, though, my name is Rhapsody. His name's been Reto of Retromation. Hopefully, you've been enjoying yourselves. There's a playlist description down below with all of the content of the game past, present, and future, and hopefully see you next time.
Bye. Have God.